There is a new in-depth study from the Bay Area Council on what would happen to California if millions of undocumented workers were to be deported. KTVU's Tom Vakar dove into that report and joins us live from San Rafael tonight with a look at the potential impact. Tom.
Well, early tomorrow morning, and every morning really, a lot of men will come here hoping that someone will pick them up for a day hire at a construction site or landscaping if they're lucky. The Bay Area Council report is a sober look at numbers and consequences of ejecting undocumented California workers.
All of that together ends up being $275 billion in lost impact. That's almost 9% of the entire state's GDP.
Abby Race is research director for the Bay Area Council.
They ripple through entire supply chains. They drive up consumer prices for everybody.
California's 1.3 million undocumented workers represent 8% of California's entire workforce. Directly and indirectly, that generates almost 9% of the state's $4 trillion economy.
It's also that they are not easily replaced. These are folks that have been in these jobs for actually decades.
They pay $23 billion in local, state, and federal taxes every year, but get little back.
A lot of these folks can't actually access the said benefits that they are themselves funding.
Nonetheless, 33% own their own homes.
That's over 700,000 people in the state, so they're paying property taxes on those homes.
Besides the workers themselves, who gets hit the hardest? With more than 1 in 4 agricultural workers undocumented, California's $58 billion ag industry could lose well over $8 billion, 14%.
A lot of domestic workers don't want these jobs. Lose this workforce and we're not harvesting crops.
And more than a quarter of the state's construction workforce would severely disrupt California's construction industry, already facing a major labor shortage.
So the reality is that you don't have any other individuals to replace them.
Omar Carrera is CEO of the Canal Alliance in San Rafael, a nonprofit organization that assists low-income Latino immigrants.
Mobilizing our army to deport hardworking individuals, essential workers, is going to make that labor shortage even worse.
Add to this other worker-short industries: travel, tourism, leisure, food service, healthcare, home care, and child care.
Americans don't want to do that work. It's not that they are stealing jobs. Now, for decades, both Democratic and Republican administrations, as well as Congresses, have turned pretty much a blind eye towards this, which has led to this problem. But this problem that we're going through right now will lead to a lot of misery and bad business for a lot of businesses who will lose out. Reporting live, Tom Vakar, KTVU, Fox 2 News.
All right, Tom, thank you for that report.